Bunny magic. Bunny magic. Sophia the First. It's a lovely day in Enchantia. Princess Sophia and her pet bunny Clover are playing hide and seek in the royal vegetable garden. Suddenly, Sophia notices a pile of radishes that seem to be moving. "Found you!" Sophia cries. "That was good, until you started to eat your hiding place," she adds with a giggle. "Okay, Princess," says Clover. "Now it's your turn to hide." "I wish I could, but I don't have time," Sophia replies, as she heads off to archery class. The next day, Clover and Sophia watch a magic show together. Clover's favourite part is when a rabbit named Mr. Cuddles magically appears. After the show, Clover hops in front of the princess and announces, "Now, I, the amazing Clover, am about to take you on an afternoon of adventure." Just then Minimus, the flying pony, arrives to take Sophia to flying derby practice. "Sorry, Clover," says the princess as she puts on her riding outfit. "We'll do something later, okay?" Robin and Mia swoop down to cheer Clover up as he sadly watches Sophia and Minimus fly away. Clover perks up a bit when he notices Mr. Cuddles hop by. "Hey, great show," he calls to the magician's rabbit. "Thanks, but I'm quitting," replies Mr. Cuddles. "I want to be a serious actor, not a magician's prop. You want the job? It's yours." Clover thinks being a magic rabbit sounds like fun. "And anyway, Sophia will be too busy to even notice I'm gone," he tells Robin and Mia. The little birds try to convince Clover to stay, but his mind is made up. He jumps on the magician's wagon. "Farewell," he says as he rolls out of the kingdom gates. The next morning, Sophia is surprised to find Clover's bed empty. "He joined the magic show," Robin tells the princess. "He said you didn't need him anymore." Sophia is stunned. "That's not true," she exclaims. "I've got to find Clover and ask him to come home." She puts on her riding clothes and rushes to the stable. Sophia asks Minimus to help her find Clover. Crackle wants to go too. "You never know when a dragon will come in handy," Crackle says. The friends zoom through the sky, searching the roads for a red-covered wagon. Meanwhile, Clover is backstage after finishing his first magic show. He admits to the magician's dove that he loves the applause, but he really misses Sophia. "Hey, I left some friends behind too," the dove tells Clover, "but this is better. We're big stars now." Clover isn't sure he agrees. A little later, Sophia, Minimus and Crackle land near a red-covered wagon. "Oh, it's not the magician," Sophia says sadly when she spots a woman with a crystal ball. "I am better than a magician," announces the woman. "I am Madame Ubecha, the greatest fortune teller." Sophia tells Madame Ubecha that they are looking for her pet rabbit. The fortune teller peers into her crystal ball and says, "Crystal ball, don't be funny. Help me find this girl's bunny." Suddenly, an image of Clover appears inside the glowing ball. Next to him is a fancy tower. seen that tower before, declares Sophia. It's in Somerset Village. Let's go, cries Crackle. After thanking the fortune teller, the friends race off. Meanwhile, Clover has been telling the dove story after story about his friend Sophia. Hey kid, the dove interrupts. If you had so much fun together, why did you leave? She got busy and didn't have time for me, Clover admits. Most people get busy, replies the dove. That doesn't mean they love you any less. I'm going home now, Clover says, and he hops towards the exit door, but the magician stops him. I'm not about to have another bunny right out of me, he says, stuffing Clover into his hat. 5 minutes till showtime. Clover! After the magician goes on stage, Clover hears a friendly voice call his name. I've been looking for you everywhere, exclaims Sophia. I'm sorry I wasn't spending enough time with you. If you come back, I'll make it up to you. Clover leaps into Sophia's arms for a hug. Then the magician returns. What are you doing with my magic bunny? He demands, snatching Clover from Sophia. If you want to see him, feel free to buy a ticket for the show. Clover's eyes fill with tears as he's put back into the hat and carried on stage. Luckily, Sophia has seen this magic act before, and she comes up with a plan. All I need to do is volunteer for the last trick, and Clover will appear right in my arms, she tells her friends, but I need a disguise. Madame Ubetcha suddenly appears, holding out a yellow cloak. I knew you would need this, the fortune teller says. Sophia pulls the hood of the cloak over her head. She finds a seat in the audience just as the magician asks for a volunteer for his grand finale. The princess raises her hand and calls out, me, in a deep voice. The magician calls her to the stage. Even Clover doesn't recognize her. Let the amazement begin, shouts the magician. He puts Clover in a box and closes the curtain. When the curtain is opened again, Clover is gone. Now, young lady, the magician says to Sophia, it is your turn to step inside. Sophia steps in. After the curtain is closed, a hidden panel in the box rotates, and Sophia and Clover are together. She takes off her hood and whispers, I'm here to rescue you. The magician pulls back the curtain. He peeks through the back of the box and sees Sophia and Clover running away. Come back with my magic bunny, he yells. Sophia and Clover jump on Minimus's back, but the magician grabs hold of Clover before the pony can take off. Robin and Mia block his path. As the magician turns, Crackle swoops down and lets out a burst of flames. The magician yelps. Crackle catches the bunny and her friends cheer. I told you it'd be handy to have a dragon around, Crackle said proudly. Clover thanks everyone for saving him. Next time you have a problem, promise me you'll come to talk to me before you go off and join a magic show, Sophia tells her furry friend. You got it, replies Clover. Then he cuddles up to Sophia as Minimus flies them back home.